Okay, Sunday Sister session number 15. So thank you guys for joining. So I'm just waiting for my sis to join in. Hello, Mrs. Jones Skin. Thanks for joining. Here she is. This is my third attempt at going live today. This morning. Here we go. This morning? What am I talking about? I've come on again, so hopefully. Hello!
Hello, hello, hello.
I like the hair.
Oh, thanks.
What is this? Have you got little buns? No?
I've got little pigtails.
Super cute.
And what was really funny is I've started wearing my hair like this again, and then I saw a Britney Spears music video, Hit Me Baby One More Time.
Oh
And I was like,
yeah.
I didn't realise I was channeling Britney Spears circa 1990.
Love it. Love it.
How are you doing, sis?
I've got a very large glass of wine.
Oh, lovely. Oh, I'm on the
Got caught in
tea.
the rain. Oh.
I can't do. I overdid it last night, so I didn't.
Oh, I see.
Prosecco,
Yeah.
so I'm happy with my tea.
Okay. Oh. I got caught in the rain.
Oh, it still looks lovely, your hair. Oh, that sounded so loud in my earphones. Oh my gosh.
And
So have you
I've
done
got a
your, I just joined, go on.
Christmas jumper.
Oh, you have a Christmas jumper. I love it. It's so cute. Where is it from?
ASOS.
Oh, I love it. Super cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you decorated it?
No, because of the kitten.
Not yet.
I think we're
Oh, okay.
probably not going to have a tree because we think they're going to take the tree down.
Oh, gutting. Okay, fair
Yeah.
play. Yeah.
Yeah. When are you doing your Christmas decks?
I'm doing it early this year because I feel like I need the extra cheer this year. So we're
Yeah.
doing it next weekend. And I'm so
Brilliant.
excited. I can't
Ah,
wait.
love it.
So tell me, have you done your spiel on the YouTube malarkey before I joined you? I didn't get to see that if you
Well,
did.
I can't remember because I had to start the live 3 times. So
Yeah,
it's
why is that?
I don't know. It wasn't finding anyone, and then well, yeah. So
Okay.
I can't remember if I did the first two
Okay,
times
let
I
me do
did.
it then. Yeah, I'm gonna have a go.
Yeah.
Ready? If you
Yes.
are watching us on YouTube, hit the subscribe button and apparently the little bell ding-a-ling-a-ling. If you hit that, you'll get notified of our uploads.
Woohoo.
And yeah, and make sure you follow Just Jennifer Beauty and Love Lisa Singer on Insta so you get notifications of our live sessions every Sunday at 5:30.
Woo.
Woo!
Yay!
So now we did that.
Ah,
What are we thinking about this week?
sorry.
I said, now that we've done that, got that out of the way, what are we talking about this week?
Yeah. Well, first of all, so we are going to talk about a bit about hormones and a bit about mood swings and things like that, aren't we?
Yeah, yeah.
And we're going to talk about things that made us laugh, our laugh of the week. My
Yes.
laugh of the week has been reels. I've been
Mm.
loving, I've been loving watching reels.
Me too, to be fair. And I've been loving you, watching you loving reels, making them. I love it. My daughter especially loves the, oh, you tease me. Like green faced
You're teasing
coronavirus.
me, you're naughty, naughty.
Yeah, you are such a mental person. I love it.
You know, I've had so many comments. Hi,
Have you?
Percy. Yeah, I've had so many comments from people going like, "Can you keep up your crazy reels because they're so funny?" I'm like,
That's
"Okay, I
brilliant.
hope I'm not annoying people with them, but I've been
Ah,
cracking up making them." And
but I
Jake,
think
my
that's,
husband's just like, "Oh God, you're making it." I'm like, "You need to help me."
help me, help you. Help me, help you.
My favorite one was when I was dragging him across the floor.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Have you not?
Mrs. Jones Skin says I like the Chicago
Yes,
one.
that's the one where I'm dragging him across the floor.
Oh, I have not seen that. I am going to check that out after this. Oh, what fun! I thought I'd seen them all. Oh, I'm excited.
Yeah, no, I've got one that I have to record after this chat, so I'll be dropping a new one in because I'm going to try and do one every day because
Love it. I can't
people
wait.
have been saying please keep them up. So I'm going to
Gosh.
keep them up until I'm
Yeah,
told to shut
what-
up.
it's what we need at this time. We need
Yeah.
joke and laughter and fun,
hmm
don't
hmm
we? As
Yeah,
well as all the like lovely self-care stuff that we're talking about, we really do need all the jokes.
yeah,
Keep us
definitely,
buoyant.
definitely. And it's
And
just my
have you?
favorite thing to do.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too to watch them. What's your how's any updates for Just Jennifer Beauty this week?
I still can't do treatments.
I know. Do you have any new
No,
products coming out or any
no,
Christmas deals or anything?
no.
And
So
you've
I've
doing
got my
consultations, your video consultations.
yeah. So I'm still doing my video consultation, my Zoom consultations
Oh,
in
hang on. Can you
in collaboration with Duolab.
it's
I'm
finished.
doing
Get your yogurt out.
40-minute skin consultations via Zoom. So if anyone has questions about their skin or doesn't know a lot about Duolab, as I'm a skincare specialist, I've teamed up with them and doing those one-to-ones. So um, that is still happening, which is great. And then
Yes.
I've got my Christmas candles with my new Christmas scent that is available to sell. I'm doing a 20% discount at the moment. For Instagram, if you DM me, I will send you a code for a 20% discount. So that's happening at the moment. But yeah, other than that, for me, it's I'm doing almost like a bit of an advent calendar, like 25 days of Duolab. So whilst we're in lockdown, I started on the 5th, and a lot of ambassadors for Duolab, but we're all doing it, but all doing different things. So every day there's something new that I'm posting, or a fact, or something about Duolab, because there's so many selling points for Duolab and amazing things about them that you wouldn't necessarily know. So we're breaking it down into every day is a different thing, and we're all doing different things, and it's all up to us about what we
Ooh,
talk about. So
I like
yeah,
that.
so I usually post those as stories or reels. So yeah, go and check that out as well. I need to make it a little
Nice.
folder so that people can just go in and go, oh, okay, this. So it's like little bite-sized things about amazing things about Joe.
Nice. That sounds good.
Yeah,
Right, let's
yeah.
get
And
down to
how
what we're
about
talking
you?
about. No,
Okay,
no. Oh, yeah.
no.
Let's
Go on,
next.
you. Yeah, she's like, I'm done with that now. Next thing.
So
Papers
this
flying
week,
everywhere.
last week we had that challenge, didn't we? Of when you're finding yourself going down a rabbit hole, stop, breathe, reboot, smile, and see how you feel the difference. That was the
Yeah.
challenge. And I really enjoyed that challenge this week because what I found was that I was stopping myself before I got engrossed in, like, say you're saying about the reels, like I could sit there and look at reels for ages, but then forget what I'm doing or something. Do you know what I mean? Or get stuck like researching some crazy thing that I've seen posted on Facebook, and I'm like, that can't be true. Let me fact check that.
Yeah, and then you go into
And
the
then
rabbit hole.
the rabbit hole, and then like half an hour later, you're like, that's an hour of my life I can't get back. So
Uh-huh.
that really helped me, that whole like just being really mindful of where your thoughts are and what you're thinking about. And in so doing, I noticed that I was one day flying high as a kite, next day crash, and I was like, oh, this is strange, because nothing had happened. I hadn't spoken to anybody, nothing, there was nothing I could put my
Yeah.
finger on. I was feeling like this. Next day I felt worse, and I thought, hang on a minute, let me check when my cycle is.
Yeah.
Sure enough, I was due in 3 days. And I was
Yeah.
like, yes, I do have this tendency to have this like complete plummet of emotion and well-being that's related with my cycle. And I thought, and it's really comforting to know that, because then I know that actually nothing's wrong. I just need to do more self-care and know that it will pass on its own.
Yeah. And be
It
kind
got
to
me
yourself.
thinking about hormones and how they affect you. And then funnily enough, Emma, posted, who normally watches our lives on a Sunday,
Knit
she
Matic.
posted, yeah, exactly, Knit Matic. She posted a podcast where Dr. Lisa Mosconi, I think her name is,
I thought you
was
were going to say Dr. Lisa and say your name.
Gosh, indeed. I am now putting that hat on. She was being interviewed. She's a neuroscientist, and she has been researching Alzheimer's. And women are much more likely to get Alzheimer's than men. And they always assumed it was due to the length of life of women. But then actually her research has shown that it's actually more to do with hormones and how the brain reacts to those hormones. And that because we have all these different life cycles, and especially to do with menopause, it affects our brains. Our brain changes and rewires itself every time we have children, puberty, and menopause.
At menopause.
So
crazy, isn't it?
She's been talking about how hormones can affect the brain and your brain health, which, to be honest, is something that I never would have thought about. Brain health.
Brain health. Yeah.
You think of your body, don't you? And healthy, yes, healthy heart.
Yeah.
It's
healthy
good to have.
Liver.
Healthy liver, do exercise, and not too much fat and everything. But you think of your mind, but you don't think of brain, and diet as well. How your diet can affect your brain. That blew my. To be fair, Dad used to always bring us up, didn't he? Saying you need fish, have to eat fish for the brain.
He used to give us cod liver oil tablets, and I don't know why. But those cod liver oil tablets, whenever I took them, when I was walking to school, I would always burp up cod liver oil. And
let's not even talk about it. It's gross, and people might be eating their dinner.
Sorry, they don't do that now, though, do they? So it must have been like.
So they not.
Well, no, I've had them, and I don't do that now.
I've never had them since because of that.
Really? No, I went through a phase. I need to get back into it. I went through a phase of having them every day.
That's so good.
Last year, I had my little blister pack of vitamins that I would remember to take every morning. And I don't know why I stopped doing that, so I'll start doing that again. And they used to always make me burp out cod liver oil, but not anymore.
I also saw recently that instead of fish oil, if you're vegan, because becoming vegan is quite a thing at the moment, and if you're vegan, they have algae capsules that you can take.
Yeah.
And they harvest the algae especially for the pill, so you're not taking the algae out of the sea and killing the fish. It's made especially for these capsules because apparently they have higher content of the omegas. More than fish, even, which is interesting. So I'm definitely getting some of those, because being pescatarian, because of all the dodgy fishing that goes on, it really puts me off buying fish.
I know.
So I don't eat much fish, and I don't eat meat. So I definitely want to look at my diet a bit more. And I was thinking about hiring a nutritionist as well, because I think that would be really interesting.
Yeah. After watching the David Attenborough documentary that a couple of weeks ago, my husband's in the background going.
Oh, I couldn't see that. The screen froze.
Hang on. My husband's in the background going.
Oh, big fish, little fish, big fish.
No, going to me like.
Oh.
Like I'm chatting. So he's making a lot of noise. I actually really wanted to become vegan, but I was like, I just couldn't give up cheese. But then my personal trainer is vegan, and he said they've got amazing vegan cheese in Sainsbury's. So I'm going to go and get some and try it.
Oh, do, and let me know how you get on, because cheese is my thing as well.
Yeah, I love it.
I'd struggle to. I'm now drinking oat milk, though.
Well done.
I'm so happy with oat milk.
Did you get converted when you came to see us? Because that's all we gave you with the coffee.
No, I have to admit, it was Tatnall Farm, where I live, an amazing venue on the island.
You could have just said yeah.
Sorry. No, I knew about them for what they do amazing. I actually prefer their cappuccinos with oat milk compared to cow's milk.
It tastes creamier.
It's just lush. Anyway, so yes, back to brain health. That podcast is really interesting, and Dr. Moscona, she has a book out about it if it does interest you. And thank you, Emma, for that tip, because that was amazing. And then I also discovered another podcast randomly today, interviewing a lady who's on Insta, My Hormones, My Health, talking about, oh, now I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called PMMD or something.
Yes. Isn't it PMDD?
Yes, probably that. Yes, that one, what she said. That was weird. And that's really interesting. I didn't know that it's actually a mental health issue where some women get PMS symptoms so badly that it's actually classed as PMDD, and it's the brain. Apparently, when our estrogen levels, and there's another hormone that fluctuates during our cycle,
progesterone.
Normally, our brain will react to that by becoming more calm, but some brains produce this thing that makes them get anxiety, and it sends them the opposite direction.
Yes.
And it can cause feelings. Go on.
Yeah. So once we ovulate, our estrogen levels go into a wave. So normally, they're like this. We ovulate, and then it waves a couple of times, and then goes back. And when it waves, it obviously goes up and dips. And estrogen helps with the production of serotonin, which is the hormone that keeps you happy and in a
feeling good
and feeling good.
Yeah.
And so when it dips,
it's the one that gets released after orgasm, isn't it? I think. And during breastfeeding, I believe.
Who is it? I didn't know that.
I think so.
I didn't know that.
I think it's a bonding hormone as well. That's why it gets released when you bond with the baby, and equally with a partner, you bond with the sexual partner, which may not be so preferable if you're on a casual basis. But anyway, moving along swiftly.
So serotonin needs a hormone called tryptophan, I think it's called, tryptophan, and that helps the production of serotonin. And so when that dips down, our cortisol levels go up, which is when we're stressed. Cortisol goes up. Cortisol creates an enzyme that destroys tryptophan. Right? So do you see the relation that when the cortisol level goes up, it eats away at the tryptophan, which is what produces the serotonin. So then your serotonin levels, the feeling good. So the feeling good hormone goes down even more. And that's how you can go into that depression, the PMDD.
Right. It's so interesting.
So interesting. And so that's why it's so important to do things when you know you're on that wave, to do things that are going to promote serotonin, because the cortisol is acting against the serotonin.
Oh, love it. Love it, love it, love it. Is there anything reflexology wise that you can do, Jen?
Yeah, so with reflexology, so I am a reflexologist. I do hand reflexology and foot reflexology, but you can balance out your hormones. Okay, so without going into it too much, because I know we haven't got a lot of time, and if anyone's interested, you can send me a comment or a DM and I can do a one-to-one guided hand reflexology with you. Or you can book a consultation with me in December. Hi, Ben. I went to school with Ben. Hi.
Hello, Ben.
How are you, Ben?
Oh, that's nice. I like that. I like what you did there, Ben Bridge.
Ben Bridge. He's a clever guy. Where we're from, Ben Bridge, Ben. Anyway, so you've got.
Here we go again.
I know. Don't stop. Let's not stop.
Can we get? Do we ever get to the point now?
So your hypothalamus is in the brain, okay, and that controls a lot of the hormones, okay. And your pituitary, it also controls your pituitary gland. So your hypothalamus and your pituitary control all of the hormones between them. And they send little chemical messengers out that then control all of the different hormone levels, that then send out messages through the blood to tell the organs to do different things.
Yeah.
So you can literally just massage it around in a circle, okay, and then
Yeah.
hook like
Oh,
this.
you know, that's my favorite, when they get your toes and do that flick on each
Well, that's
toe.
it. So that's yeah. So that's for foot reflexology. That is accessing the same thing on the toe.
Oh, oh, I'm
So
going to
it's
do that every
balancing
day, I
out your
reckon.
hormones. Yeah.
Try it. Oh, I feel like I
For
want.
stress and anxiety as well, I'll just show one more. You can
Yeah.
hit your adrenal gland right in here. So your adrenal gland is like your stress hormone gland. So you find the fatty bit in between. It will feel a bit tender if you push in and literally just
Ow! Yeah!
hold.
Ow!
Yeah, that's stress. That's stress. That's
I can
underlying
feel it
stress.
in my back when I press there. I can feel the stress
Yeah,
coming out back.
yeah. And your adrenal glands, yeah. But
Yeah,
do it with kindness. So,
I know. I do
you know,
squeeze it
you
hard.
pinch too hard.
That was so interesting. Thank you, Jen. I love that. I think
You're
I want
welcome.
to do a challenge. I know we've set the challenge this week of healthy eating, isn't it?
Did you
Thinking
see
about.
I called it a challenge and not a task this week?
I did. Well done! Yay! I was thinking that I might would like to do a challenge for another week though of doing your massage.
Yes, I would love to do
Do
a guided hand reflexology one
we
session.
do that next week?
Yeah, we could do. So,
Sorry.
sorry. So, yes, in fact, if we do it next week, guys, can anyone who is watching this,
I will be 10 minutes, okay?
even if you're watching it back, just send me a message on what you would like me to focus on. So, whether it's neck pain, back pain, anxiety, anything that's going on, sleep, hormones, anything, just pop me a little private message and I'll make sure that I include as much as I can in a guided hand reflexology. So for next week, if you're joining, make sure you've got either some baby oil or some hand cream that's got a lot of slip for it, because we're going to need your hands to have a good bit of slip, and a nice space for you to just sit, relax, and not be disrupted by husbands, wives, children. Yeah, no, that's fine. I've just asked everyone to send me a private message for anything that they want me to cover in hand reflexology, and then next week I'll make sure I incorporate those things into a session.
Lovely, and then we can make it the challenge, yeah, to do. Okay, so this week's challenge.
Yes, this week's challenge
is to eat foods that are good for our brain, right?
Yes, exactly. So I'm going to read this out because I actually got this information that so we're going to put all of the challenge details, so you don't need to remember this right now, but when you're feeling that dip in mood, eat a diet rich with real natural whole foods, focusing on proteins, healthy fats, fruit and veg.
Okay.
Avoid sugary processed foods and takeaways. That's my downfall.
That's the first thing I'll go to.
And wine, alcohol and coffee also reduce the consent. Yeah. Eat plenty of healthy fats as they help balance our hormones.
We're not doing very well.
No.
Next week be a real challenge.
Yeah, exactly. And then consider supplementing with supplements with herbs and nutrients. And in particular, apparently, evening primrose oil has a positive effect on the mood and emotions, as does omega-3s and fish oils.
Right, okay.
Exercise is the next one, and then self-care is really important. So take a magnesium bath salt, read a book, watch your favourite film, or touch base with a friend, whatever makes you feel good. So that's what our task will be.
I'm going to cut out alcohol and caffeine next week.
Amazing.
Yeah, I'm going to cut those two out.
Yeah.
Maybe I should also cut out the sugars. That's a lot. All right, I'll do all three. I'll eat healthily just for next week as my challenge.
Okay, nice. Well, I'm going to... She's like going to stuff her face tonight. I'm on the
Be like,
keto diet already, which is literally no sugars, no carbs. So the other thing I'm going to add to it is no wine, because you're allowed white wine, you're allowed vodka and gin on the keto diet. And so I've been drinking about 2 glasses of wine a night. And last night I had a whole bottle of wine to myself. So
yeah.
Monday to Thursday, because it's important to set goals that are
I'm
achievable.
realistic. Yeah, okay. Fair
Monday to
play.
Thursday between the hours of, no, I'm joking. I won't drink any alcohol.
I love that. Between the hours of 9 a.m. and 10 a.m.
What?
I'm just kidding.
No, what? I'll be
I,
drinking then.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Between like
Okay,
midnight and 2 a.m., I will not drink anything.
exactly. I love it. Okay, awesome. So then we can
Awesome.
see how it's. I mean, I'm sure we won't feel a difference after just doing it for a week, but you never know. Let's just
You never
see.
know. You never know. We'll
It
give
will
it a
be good.
go and we'll
Yeah, we'll give
report
it a,
back.
I think what will be more interesting is to see how we react to not having our fixes, because I turned chocolate and sugar. I know, I know, and I was so tempted, I'm so tempted to have a glass of wine when I've had a stressful day and,
Yeah.
down and stuff. I've kind of had free reign. I'm like, look, it's lockdown, you just do what you want,
Yeah. Yeah.
get through. But I'm gonna do it next week, do it the healthy way and see.
Mm. We'll have to message each other to keep us going.
Yes, exact motivation.
Good
Yeah,
motivation. Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
100.
Oh,
Oh my
the
god.
draw.
Oh,
The draw.
nearly got that, didn't we?
We almost forgot. Meh.
Who's it gonna be?
Emily.
Emily
Yay.
Dear.
Yeah, so Emily is going to win. I haven't got it with me, but it's the glass square candles. So I'm doing a few weeks of glass square candles.
You
Yeah.
lucky thing, Emily. Lush. Enjoy
Gotta
and
send you.
congratulations. Oh, thank you guys so much for
Yay.
watching today.
Yeah. And we'll
I'm
post
sorry.
the video
Yeah,
later as well for
what video?
anyone. This video, this one.
Oh, this video, this one.
Like
We
what,
didn't
what?
have
With video, what?
Yeah, and I'm
Oh,
looking forward to. I think next week let's do a Christmas theme as well. Like put our. You've already got your Christmas jumper on. I think I'm
I've
gonna have
already
to.
got it on.
I didn't get the memo. You have to tell me next time.
I
Look at
feel
your
as soon as as soon as I put it on, I feel like the Grinch.
face. I love it.
I'm
I
gonna
love
have to
it.
do that in
Oh,
one of the reels. One of my reels is gonna have to be a
you
Jim Carrey the
definitely
Grinch.
do the Grinch. Yeah, I can't wait to see that one. That's going to be hilarious.
Yay!
If you go with the green face again. Oh, dirty, dirty.
You tease me,
Oh.
you naughty, naughty.
All right, are you going to post a reel in your description, Jen?
Sorry, what?
Are
What?
you posting a link to one of your reels on the
Yes,
description?
yes,
Good.
I will
Good.
post one, and I need to film one now actually. As soon as I get off, I'm going to be filming another reel and I'm going to be posting it.
Wonderful. I look forward to seeing it.
Ah. Oh, well, thank you. I'm sorry for the guys who have just joined that we have just finished.
We just finished,
I'm
but you can
so
catch it on
sorry.
IGTV, on YouTube, and I'm also posting on Facebook. Are
On
you, Jen?
Facebook, yes, although I didn't post last week's. I'm naughty, naughty. I will
Naughty,
though.
naughty. Naughty. Oh,
Oh,
Emma, you're joining
thanks as
now.
well.
You have to catch up, Emma, because we mentioned you and said thank you today.
Yeah. So
Aww.
yeah, we will post. Guys, please do watch back. We'll post it as soon as we can. Um, and try our challenge that we set. Yay! And if anyone fancies doing reels as well with me, like sharing, like that would be fun.
Yeah, what
Like
two screen
doing
one where
like
you react to each other.
yeah, either a two screen one, or like one of us does one and then the other one does it as well. Like does like it
Yeah,
goes
like
forward,
copies it.
copies it.
I like
Yeah.
those copy ones. They are so much easier. I am a bit of a copier, I have to admit. I
Yeah.
enjoy a good copy on reel.
Yeah. Yeah.
My
So
favorite one, I'm going to do that one again. I haven't actually done it yet. That one going, hey, what are you doing? Like, are you okay?
yes.
Where are you running from?
I
Oh God, like
it's like,
running it.
are you okay?
Yeah, and
Is
then they're like
someone
running
chasing
at
you?
8 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday, and then they drink their wine, and
Right.
I love it.
I love that
That's
one
my
too.
favorite one of all
Yeah.
time from lockdown. It needs a comeback.
Same. It does. Definitely. Yeah.
All right, sending so
Oh,
much love.
mwah. Lots of love, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah. And we will catch you on the flip side next week.
Whoop, whoop. Bye.
If I survive drinking alcohol and caffeine and sugar.
Yeah, I might be a bit grumpy next week. But I
All
will
right,
be
bye.
drinking next Sunday for the sister session.
Yeah, that's fair play.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Lots of love.
Bye. Lots of love.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for
Thank you.
watching.